Hello everybody and welcome back to Madhuram and channel. Today we're going to be talking about Git. This is a very helpful tool that can help you store files and host websites or anything that you need, and best of all, it's free. We're going to be talking about how you can store all your files and change them and then commit them back into GitHub using this tool. It's going to be very interesting and helpful. Let's get started. Okay, so the first step in getting Git is if you have a Windows OS, then you would type git for windows.org, and that would take you to this website. Here you would click the download button, and it would download it for you, and you have to follow the exe's instructions, and it will install it, and I already have it, so I don't need to install it. However, if you have a Mac, or if you want to download it from a different way, then you can also go to desktop.github.com, and this will bring you to this screen, and you can download for Windows if you have a 64-bit, or if you have a Mac OS, then you can download from here and then follow the same instructions. Now to use Git, you'll need a GitHub account. So you can go to github.com, and it'll tell you how to. It'll ask you to create an account, and once you created it, you can start a project. And so we're trying to save our files or code. So that is in GitHub it's called a repository. So you can go to your repositories from the corner, and if you click new, then you can create a new repository, and here you just give it a name. So let's say Git tutorial, and here we give a description if you want any. So let's say learning how to use Git. And then here we can say add a readme file. This will put a description of what your project is underneath your repository. And then all you have to do is create repository. And then it might take some time, but it'll get to your repository screen, and here it shows that we've added a readme file. And here's the description. So now what you can do is you can take this and clone it into your machine using Git, and then you can edit it easily. Now that we have a repository, let's open Git and clone this repository onto our local machine. So we can do this on a Windows computer by going down to the Start menu and typing in git bash. This should bring up this app, and you can click it and it'll open. Now here, what we have to do first is we have to go, let's learn a few basic commands. So there's this command called cd, which stands for change directory. So we can change our directory and go to any location on our PC. So I want to go to my C drive. So if we do that, I'm now in the C drive, and if we want to see what's inside our C drive, we can say ls, and it'll bring up everything in our C drive. Now, say we want to change, and let's go to the place where I'm going to write, where we want to clone the repository. So you have to tell the entire path. So it's on here, and we can say challenges. Okay, now if we list, and then we see everything that's in there. Now if we want to make, now say we can also make a directory. So if we say mkdir and the name of the folder that you want to make, you can say mkdir, and let's call this Git tutorial folder. Now, if you have any spaces in your name of your folder, make sure to give quotes so that Git does not get confused. Now, to tell it that it's folder, give a slash and enter. Now, we haven't changed to that folder yet, so to do that, we say git, so we say cd git tutorial underscore folder ls. Okay. Now, say we want to clone our repository into this. So the way we can do that is by saying git clone, and now what we need to do is take the URL of the repository. So we do that by going here, and you can go to this code, and it will say this, it will show this link here. So if we copy that to clipboard, and then we go back into Git and we paste it, then it will do it, and then we clone. Now if we look at the contents of the folder, it shows us that Git tutorial is there. So now if we want to go to that, we say git tutorial. Now, as you can see, it shows that we're in a repository now and we're on the main branch. And if you want to, and now if we say ls, you can see that we have our readme file here. Now if you want to see what's the contents of the readme file, you would say cat and then the name of the file, so readme.md. Now once that, you can see here that it shows exactly what's in the readme. And now say one more extra thing. If your screen is getting cluttered and you want to clean it, just say clear and it'll clear your screen. Okay guys, thank you for watching part 1 of this Git tutorial series. Part 2 will be coming out soon, and if you want to listen to it as soon as it comes out, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified right when the video comes out. Thank you for listening to this video, and in the next video we'll be talking about committing, pushing, and adding changes. So until next time guys, bye!